Hi everybody, this is Spath, your poker insider. I'm just testing out some software this morning. Thanks for indulging me. I'll be broadcasting from HBP pretty soon, and I'll have a new picture similar to the one you see here, but filled in with lots of graphics and chat screens and things like that. So I hope you'll join me over at Heartbeat Poker. This is just to announce the fact that I'll be doing twitching on both platforms. So continue to follow me here, Al Spath on Twitch, but also at Heartbeat Poker, where Dave the Hitman Romer from over at Poker School Online, and Matthias Anderson, who finished the 2004 main event, World Series of Poker main event, in 8th place at the final table. He won that through Poker School Online, a great poker community where people still hang out today, learning and on Facebook and social media. We miss those type things. And also, there'll be some more folks that'll be broadcasting over there as well. So check the schedule, heartbeatpoker.com, for that schedule and updates. I'll be doing some coaching. They don't have a schedule for me because some of my clients have different times, so we can't put the times in, so I never know. But I'll try to announce it on Facebook. I hope you'll be following me over there. Poker Instructors, Al Spath. And I will send Jenna a message. Of course, if you're following Heartbeat Poker, you'll get an email notification when I go live. Here today, we're sitting at a 25-cent, 50-cent table. And it looks like I'm not getting very good cards. And the flops are not hitting me. So I just wanted to make this I'm going to stay a little while. I'm waiting for a client, and then we're going to do a broadcast. But I wanted to get the word out to you, especially about Heartbeat Poker. This is not what you see, but it's similar to this table format. There'll be more added to it. There'll be a donation button, of course. There'll be an advertising for all the other instructors that'll be, or other Twitchers that'll be broadcasting on Heartbeat Poker. There'll also be a chat room embedded at the bottom of the screen in the bottom right-hand side, and a few other things. So I hope you'll take advantage of my Poker School Online training and my time as dean over there, and listen to some of my tapes and videos that I've put up on YouTube. That's Al Spath, 2 words. I hope you'll subscribe to me there. I'm nearing 200. My goal is to get to 200 by the end of December, so help me out. It's free. There's over 105 videos there to help you build a bankroll at the micro limits and then escape the bankroll dilemma and get into the real money, which starts at around 50-cent one and up. So again, I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll learn free. And those of you that have learned and want to get some tweaks to your game and eliminate the holes or leaks in your game, you'll contact me at alspath@alspath.com. I've got a special offer in January that several people have already taken up on. It's going to be let me play the hand here. I'm going to raise with my position. It's really a 2 for sale. It's going to be $50 for a person. It's going to be 3 people, myself and 2 others. And what we'll do is, instead of your normal fee for your lessons, you'll pay $50, and the other person will pay $50, and you'll both get 2 sessions. One where you'll follow and shadow the other person, and the other time the other person will shadow you. So for example, Rob, Gag, and Ronster have already signed up. One day Ronster will be at the tables, and I will be shadowing him along with Rob, asking questions and finding things out. And the next time Rob will be at the table, and Ronster and I will be asking questions. So for the $50, you're really going to get 2 sessions out of it, and that's going to be an extended session over an hour. So each time. So please contact me at alspath@alspath.com. Sharon Powers is looking for somebody to team up with, and if there's anybody else out there, just let me know. I'm going to start reserving more spots in January for that. I thank you so very much. That's your paid political announcement for today, brought to you by the National whatever, and I endorse those comments. Let's see what it costs me. Yeah. These guys are really shaking up the money. I'm just not getting any. I'm going to stay a little bit longer while I wait for Rob Gagg to come in. Carrie, if you're in, give me a call on Skype if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. So they're really throwing the money around here, and I can't get away with what I'm doing. So I have to go into a different mode, and that is to let them do the betting when I have a good hand. So I'm going to fold here. I'm going to refund fund my money, so I'm down $6. I'm going to get back to the $50 mark, and what I'm going to do is limp or do this kind of betting, knowing that I'm going to get re-raised, and see if I can get a matchup and get his whole stack. That's the trap I want to set. Johnny Finta is really throwing money around. That's not to say that he doesn't have a hand here or anything else, but you can't have a hand every hand dealt. Show it, Johnny, show it. If it was pretty, he'd show it. Alright, this is one we're not going to get into for sure. So anyhow, we got Lango in the house. The Lango. I hope you'll follow the Lango on Twitch, and he'll be also over at Heartbeat Poker. I believe he starts tonight, which is Wednesday, the 9th of December. We got Red Marion in the house, and in fact, if the Lango wants to call me in on Skype, he might be at work, so he can't. But if he wanted to call me up on Skype right now, I'll bring him into the room. But again, I'm going to try to set a trap here for Johnny Feener for sure. He's been throwing his money around quite loose. I don't have much this time. Drush and Samo from over at Heartbeat Poker are making me, they're going to enhance this picture that you see. It's going to have the HBP, it's going to have my name on it, it's going to have the advertisement for not only the Lango, but Matthias Anderson, everybody else. And we got Carrie in the house. Hi, Carrie, you're on the air.
Hey, Al, how's it going?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm just telling the folks about this, the picture that you're looking at on the HBP. That's just a prototype. It's going to get a finishing touches here tonight or tomorrow, I hope, and then I'll be broadcasting off of the platform at Heartbeat Poker. So I hope people will follow me on Twitch at Al Spath, all one word, or at Heartbeat Poker, and then also the Lango, all one word. That's Dave Romer. So I hope they'll not only individually follow him on Twitch, but also follow him at Heartbeat Poker. How you been?
Good, good. I didn't know Dave had the Lego, so I'm gonna
Yeah, just
check that out.
if you're in chat, just click on his name there, and then you can follow him.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah. How's the world treating you, Gary?
Pretty good, pretty darn good. Just,
You you playing any, or you
yeah,
just?
I actually went. I I actually did go play in Fort Lauderdale Thanksgiving week, and that was really that was. Hang on, so I'm trying to do what you said about uh, landlord. Anyway, yeah, I had some really good sessions at 1-2 No Limit in Fort Lauderdale for pretty soft money down there. Of course,
Okay,
there's a couple.
you're not watching live probably, but I got an ace king suited here. I'm only gonna call, hoping that Johnny Finta makes this the raise. He didn't, so this is gonna backfire on me here on this hand because everybody's limping. Maybe somebody in the big blind or the small blind will raise it up for me. Nope. So we see a flop and I get two kings. Well, that's okay.
I'm only still showing your 3-2 hand with the delay.
Yeah. Well, if you went into the real, since you're on live, if you go into, stop your or leave the chat and just go into the live thing and go to Beds Are Burning, you'll see it live, and then you'll hear me talking live.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
So I bet $1 here, hoping that I get some action, thinking I missed here, and I get nothing. That's why you raise pre-flop most of the time, folks. Here again, I'm going to limp with the sevens. Normally I would raise here and set mine or try to take advantage of my aggression here, but I'm trying to get Johnny Finner, who now is all of a sudden tightened up. So I'm going to have to adjust my game back. Maybe he did have a good run. Okay, so this guy's got $49. Now Dave is the lingo. Everybody will tell you when you're going for a set mine, you need 10 or about 10 to 1 or something like that. He always says 12 to 1, and the reason he says that is because sometimes you'll make your hand and your opponent will make a full house or a flush and beat your hand, so you need a little bit more. If I'm correct, I think that Dave aspires to say you need 12 when your head's up. Dave will fix that and tell me in chat real quick. So we had some decent cards, didn't make any money. In fact, lost some money on it, but just not hitting anything. Last night, played 50 cent one, played for about 20 minutes, won about $173. It was a great table. It was a full 50 cent $1 table. I just can't find enough of those tables. 5-2, I'm closing the betting here. It's going to cost me 75 for 425. I'm getting 6 to 1 on my money, but I don't have much of anything. I really need a little bit more. I'm going to fold the 5-2 here. I would have gotten a gut shot, but I think this bet's going to be at least another $4 or $5. I got 2 hearts on the board. Also another, there it is, folks. I would have made the straight, but somebody might have made the flush. You know, when you got 6 to 1 odds, you're pretty much going to get in the hand, and I was closing the betting, so I would say that was kind of one of those toss-ups if you're really trying to bust somebody up. But having those hearts out there is not something you want to do. When you get a straight, you sure don't want a flush present or a pair on the board. Again, this is really, now I'm going to see he's got $42 here. I'll pay $1.75. If I was playing live somewhere, I definitely would pay $2 with a pair to try to hit a set. So there's no reason for me to throw that away here, especially with him having so much money. He bets 450 here. I'm going to let him bet. I can't imagine that flop hitting him unless he has an ace-4, and I doubt it. So now he may have trip aces. And he don't have shit. Oh, Dave says 15 to 1. Up that from 12 to 1 to 15 to 1 now. All right, Dave. I'm gonna stick to the. I always tell everybody 10 to 1, and you're saying 15 to 1, and I've been telling them that you say 12 to 1. So I'm gonna pick something in the middle of that and just give them a good guideline for that. Now I raised here with the 6-4, hit 2 clubs, and coaches acting like he's going to bet here. He's not, so I'm going to bet 225. I do have a draw, but I don't like the fact that there's 3 clubs. He stayed really fast, so I'm going to just check this back, and I think he's got me totally beat here. That's an easy fold. I like to say welcome to Red Marion. He's in the house. Young Savage is in the house. Oh, please is in the house. Welcome. Say something in chat. Tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, how you found us, anything. Glad you're in. Again, this is a test of the HBP platform picture, although it's going to be changed. I just wanted to test it out and see that it's working in a fine manner. That's an easy fold there.
Hello?
Hey, Rob.
What's going on?
Hey, Rob jumped in the group. Carrie, you're still here, right?
I am.
Yeah, Rob, I'm just testing out some. This is not the actual HBP look, but it's similar to what it's going to look like. But I just wanted to see if it worked, and so that I get a little bit information out to people that I'll be broadcasting. I'm going to go $2 here with my tens. A lot of action at this table. We're at a 50-cent or 25-cent, 50-cent. Beds are burning. If you want to watch it live, Rob.
Okay.
And we take that down with the tens. A lot of people, this is a big talk about where are tens? Are tens in the group one, or are they the beginning of group two? The tail end of group one. There are some people, Exclansky, different people have it in different categories and everything. You know, you actually ask yourself, where do you rate the tens? Do you put it in the group one with the aces, kings, queens, jacks, and ace king suited? Where is it that it falls for you, and how do you play it? Those are questions you have to answer for yourself. Some people overplay the 10, some people don't. Yeah, Lango says again, you know, if you go for the 10 to 1, well, I'm going to say the 12 to 1 from now on, but if you go for 10 to 1, you got to make sure that they're going to stack off with you. There's a lot of times that you're going to go set mining. Your opponent's going to have the money that you want, but depending on the flop, it could just deter them from going any further. For instance, let's say they've got a pair of queens and you've got a pair of fours, and the flop comes ace, 4, 7. A lot of times that ace is going to shut them down, and somewhere along the line when you bet, you're going to find you're not going to get the action, you're not going to get the stacking it off. What do you think, Rob?
I believe, and I was listening to that, I believe that it's a personal decision on how you play that tens. And I think that a lot of that comes with experience and time.
Okay.
And I probably underplay my tens, being a relatively new player. Post flop, I get confused on what to do with that on what happens at post flop.
Mm-hmm.
I may be able to play in pre flop fairly well, but post flop is where I would get confused on that.
All right, great. We got a new person in the chat that found me through HBP Twitch channel. That's great. His name is Oh Please. I don't know what his first name is, but please just click on Al Spath there in the chat, and you can hit the follow. And you should, if you haven't already, click on the Lango and do that as well, and follow him. He's a great instructor, a great person more than anything, and I've been associated with Dave a very long time, and he's the lead instructor over at Poker School Online right now, and he's going to be twitching here on Heartbeat Poker. So for those of you that are in the chat, say hello to Dave, and you'll get to know him more tonight. I think it's at 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern time when he broadcasts for the first time on the HBP platform. It'll be a tournament, so jump on in there tonight and listen to what Dave has to say. He will not lead you astray. Guarantee you that. There are not many people on the internet that I would say I have confidence in putting you in their hands as a safety net that will take care of you. Dave says exactly. I'm sure he's referring to what I just said about because we're on a 90-second delay about the set mining when the hand I mentioned was the ace queen 4. All right. Yes, sir, Bob. Rob.
Is this being taped for a lesson or?
This is being So I'm broadcasting this right now. I put out some information and stuff like that. I want people to see it and learn some things. Although I'm playing as well. What do you got in mind?
My question is with the new heartbeat poker format, what is that leading to? Because this is a change from where we were GPL or Teach GPL or whatever that was.
Well, yeah, I evolved on Twitch from Teach GPL because I was on the Global Poker League, but Tyler Hancock and those folks over there, great folks and everything. They've got their own little interests going on, so I just backed off of that and I became Teach. Al Spath. I just took my own name on Twitch, and then I'm going to keep that, and of course I'll have following there because I'll be doing some things from the Teach platform. But I hope to be doing more over on the Heartbeat Poker platform where I can get the word out to many more folks right now, along with Delango and other. And it's about 8 o'clock tonight Eastern time that Delango is going to go on with that show. So everybody should join in for that on Heartbeat Poker. Did that answer your question, Rob?
Yep. Nope. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that was asking. Thinking about that. That's why I was asking to get some clarification because I do follow Heartbeat Poker quite a bit, and they are good people over there. So
yeah, those that download the full flush from heartbeatpoker.com, they'll see in the tournament section a whole bunch of private tournaments offered by Heartbeat Poker, HBP, money added, prizes, things like that, and so it gives a person an opportunity to build a bankroll really easy. And they do have some promotions. If you don't have a Heartbeat Poker account on Full Flush, contact Drush when you get into the forum there. He's the owner along with Samuel, I believe, and just tell him that you're getting ready to do it, and maybe he'll have a promotion code or something that you can use to get in. I'm not aware of one right now, but it's always worth a shot. Young Savage, 5280. I don't know who that is, but welcome to the Twitch. I'm just treading water here. Down $5. I think I put $5 in. I'm not sure. Now I can't remember.
Getting old.
No, I'm not getting old. I put the old in golden. Last night was good. They had a nice 50-cent $1 10-player table. I hopped in that for 20 minutes and took $173 out, and that was a decent thing. One guy with an open-ended draw, he played 5-6, and it was a 7-4 on the board, and I hit trips, and I'm just gonna make this $2 and see if this guy thinks I'm stealing here, Coach. And he calls. I don't get anything here. I'm gonna fire a 3/4, which is $3. 3 still gives me a straight. 6 might give him a straight. Comes with a 9. I'm gonna fire a 7 and see if won't go away. Sometimes I think the speed of your bet can dictate something to you. Now, if he comes over the top, I can let this go real easy. And he
He,
does.
he made a comment while you were talking earlier. I don't know if you saw it, that he loved this table. So he's got a little bit of an ego there.
Who's that, Coach?
Yep.
Well, he's from Redlands, Wait, no, this isn't the guy from Redlands. He left. This is from Carbondale, Illinois. That's where I graduated from Southern Illinois University, and I made friends with him a little while ago. Again, uh, sometimes the comment can change the way a person bets. Tonight, Lango's going to play the second back-to-back tournament FFP for the Heartbeat Poker Stream, and then he'll have his webcam so you can see his ugly face. Now, I don't think I can stick my ugly face in there because I don't want to distract, especially the women out there. I don't want them having to get all hot and bothered, and
Speaking of egos,
I might get carried to switch over and stuff. I don't know. My wife tells me all the time that with alcohol you can tell it's on the breath, but with being addicted to poker and everything, she can't tell. She can't tell. No, she doesn't bet a dime. She doesn't care. She just, I guess she's happy with him in the other room doing this rather than down at the bar drinking like some other husbands might be doing.
you can't do both.
No, I've talked to the people up at Delaware Park. They're gonna put on a tournament for us on a Friday night, and I think I said it was April 9th or 10th. Right after the snows are all done over here in Delaware. I talked to the local hotels, somewhere between $50 and $60 a night at Red Roof and Comfort Inn, and even there's a Hilton there that offers a good deal at casino rates. So, he got some money from Wavy Davy. Davy can't let that stuff go. So I'm hoping that a bunch of people will drive in or fly in for that weekend, and we'll play Friday night for have a big tournament Friday night and some private cash games just with our folks, and maybe some sit and goes, and then Saturday we'll have a noon tournament as well, and other things throughout the day, maybe even a Saturday night thing. And so those of you that are in the area that want to make plans for that, we'll firm that up after the first of the year, but that's in the works to get a lot of people from Poker School Online and you folks that are in here today to join us. We'll have a good time. We've done it before lots of times in lots of places. Carrie, you've been to a few of them.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. I was also, which hotel is closer right there?
The Red Roof Inn and Comfort are right next to each other. They're both less than a mile.
Okay, all right.
That's just that they don't have a hotel on property. Those are the two closest ones. The Hilton's right across the street from them, but if you call the Red Roof, but the day is picked, it's just not firm yet because they're going to see how many people can attend, and we'll do that later on.
Okay, excellent.
All right, I got pocket fives here. I'm out of position. I'm facing a raise. It's only 75 cents. Gecko here has the money I need. I need a red five to flop. I get a red five. I check it back over to him. I give him a chance to bet the queen. If he's got pocket queens, I'm going to lose all my money. That's simple as that. He bets $1.80. I'm going to give him a call. I get a 9. Don't think he's playing 7-8. Check it back over to him. He checks it back to me. He may have got a backdoor flush, but I doubt it. I think he'd have bet the turn. I'm going to think that he's got an ace king and he missed. I doubt if I get paid, but I'm going to bet half the pot just to see if he does have it. He doesn't have anything. So I hit the set, and that's a good example of what Dave said before. You set mine, and you pay an inordinate amount, and you're 7.5 won to hit your set. And then when you do hit your set, you're not guaranteed you're going to stack somebody. If he had ace queen, I probably got his whole stack, but he probably had ace jack, ace 10, king jack suited, one of those kind of hands, and he didn't want to put any more into it. So that's the way those things go. I'm on the button, good position, but not going to play those hands. Hey, Rob, Ronster and several other people were asking what time you wanted to do your thing today. You were scheduled today. Did you have a time for that, or do you want to talk about it here or later?
No, I don't. I can talk about it here. I have no preference as long as there's a good table open. Uh, I am free till probably maybe 5:30 tonight. So,
What level did you want to play at today?
well, I obviously I'm really striving to get at the 2550. So I'm thinking I had a good week. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to try that this morning or today.
2550, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you think of this table right here?
What with you in it? Nah,
No, without me in it. No, without me in it. If you took my place on the table.
I could do that.
The only problem I have is I would have to, I don't, I think what I would do is just sit out and then it would eventually lift me up. If I leave the table, I think my OBS, it would bring the lobby up and then I'd have to go back in and it might cause problems. So if you want to sit down and then tell us your cards, we can do that. Well, I can start a new thing where it's just you on the stream. Matter of fact, um, I can do that. I'll do that. Um, Sienna just sat down there. Did you get your same name on the list? She's very loose, by the way.
I have not put my name on the list.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell the folks that are in chat that I'm going to end this session, but come right back with Rob in just a heartbeat, and I hope that you'll stay with us. Don't go away. We're going to do a training session with Rob. Are you on the list?
I am on the list now.
Are you number one?
I think I'm number 2.
That don't help me. Shoot. Okay.
Give me 1 second though, Al, because I joined the list without looking at the lobby first. So
Okay.
it says that I'm number 1 because it
Okay.
says that right now after Sienna got on, it's a 0. So
Okay, let me let this next. All right. I'm
I'm
going to jump out, and you're going to jump in and just sit out until I come back and start broadcasting again.
You got it.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the test, and we're going to be right back with Rob in just a minute.